A Colorado judge on Friday issued a stunning decision that falls short of removing Donald Trump from the state's 2024 elections, citing the 14th Amendment's ban on insurrectionists. The 102-page decision was a victory for Trump, but it felt more like a condemnation. Still, its latest legal victory for the GOP's leading candidate, who is defending his spot on ballot in several key states, including Michigan and Minnesota. Even as appeals remain, legal experts believe the Supreme Court will be asked to weigh in one way or another before the 2024 primaries begin. The Colorado decision is not binding on other courts, but it was the most comprehensive investigation yet by a judge into Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 election. It could also factor into future challenges to the general election and even prevent Trump from being inaugurated if he wins next November. Here are 4 takeaways from the big decision in Colorado. Judge says Trump was involved in riot. Colorado District Judge Sarah Wallace concluded that U.S. Capitol police officers were involved in Trump's involvement in the Jan. 6 insurrection-based testimony from lawmakers. Clips of Trump on Jan. 6, 2021. His speech, right-wing extremism and expert testimony. This was a major legal hurdle that competitors managed to overcome. And this was first time any court country had ruled that Trump was involved in riot. This marked a turning point. Quest for accountability. On January 6, Wallace determined that Trump actively incited anger of his extremist supporters, and acted with the specific intent of inciting political violence and directing it toward Capitol. She also found that Trump acted with the specific intent to illegally subvert the Electoral College certification of President Biden's election victory. This closely aligns with a federal criminal complaint filed by special counsel Jack Smith, who accuses Trump of illegally obstructing Electoral College proceedings. It's unclear how this will affect the criminal case, but few judges in the country have scrutinized Trump's post-election behavior as closely as Wallace. In this case, video feedback. Trump's words about the crowd on January 6 are revealed in the newly released audio recording. 0300 source: CNN judge rejects Trump's free speech defense. In particular, Wallace conducted a comprehensive legal analysis of Trump's incendiary speech at the Ellipse. He devoted 17 pages to examining Trump's remarks and whether they met legal standards for inciting violence. Trump has repeatedly argued that his speech that day was protected speech under the Supreme Court's First Amendment precedent in cases involving sedition. His lawyers also made this claim in Colorado, but Wallace rejected these defenses of free speech, concluding instead that his speech that day was intended as a call to arms and was understood as such by a portion of the crowd. The court finds that Trump's Ellipse speech incited imminent lawless violence. He wrote, Trump